To the clubs that have spent more than a century chasing the FA Cup, Leicester are the inspiration, the muse for clubs like Watford, as they long to pen their own unique chapter in the long and varied history of this great competition. The Hornets open the first page will tell of headline news and victors vanquished. As the architect of the Foxes' phenomenal league triumph, Claudio Ranieri will always be afforded the warmest of welcomes at the King Power. With one sublime, unforgettable strike of the right boot, 2021 became part of Fox's folklore. How will their 2022 unfold? It starts here with the first stage of their FA Cup defence against a Watford side who can sympathise with their host selection problems, but whose recent struggles for form would make the deposition of the cup holders extremely noteworthy. Allison with the delivery, there was a push and a shove and a penalty. Sierralta claiming his innocence. Vestergaard, the player that ended face down in the dirt, and Mike Dean, well positioned, pointing to the spot.
There's no question about it. His position was all wrong to start with. He's marking on the wrong side. Then he's grabbing hold of Vestergaard. Vestergaard, of course, throws himself to the ground.
Leicester City's 2022 FA Cup campaign starting as the 2021 finished.
There's just enough pace on it. Very calm and composed finish from Tielemans. What a start for Leicester.
Just knocked away from him by Cleverley. And this is where Watford can be dangerous on the counter-attack. Cucho Hernández. It's Cleverley. It's a losing finalist in this competition. It's a half chance. There's with the ball in. Just behind Ozan Tufan that made it difficult. Swung back in by Morris. Sissoko. Decidedly speculative.
He's certainly got power in that right boot of his, Sissoko, known as the holding midfield player.
The FA Cup, Arsenal successfully defended it in 2015, also in 2003. Nobody there on the ball right across the goal line. Excellent quick break. Barnes is acting as a blocker, staying in between Sierralta and Vestergaard, who comes to attack it. Well, couldn't keep his effort down. Brighton, Lookman, oh, great movement off the ball from Maddison. It is a sublime second Leicester City goal. Neat, intricate passing football, a crisp finish, and a 2-0 lead inside the opening half an hour. Richly deserved.
He's on the side when the ball's played to him. He gets himself turned, and the reverse pass in behind Cathcart is absolutely perfect. And what a finish from Maddison. We talked about his return to form before the game. Well, this shows you exactly what he's been doing. Good forward run, understands the goalkeeper's position and just lifts it over him. Brilliant from Leicester, brilliant from those two there.
He's in. Just the recall to the international set up in March might not be too far away. Fourth round seems a long way away for Watford at the moment. But here's a chance to halve the deficit straight away, and what they've taken with aplomb. Excellent finish from João Pedro. 2 goals in as many minutes, 1 at each end. Very clever ball, 4 from Cucho Hernández, and João Pedro does the rest, 2-1.
Cucho Hernández, what a clever little flick this is. Chowdhury should be round on the cover slightly more. It's a good run from João Pedro. Brilliant finish from him. Makes the run, then just helps it into the space. João Pedro does exactly what Maddison does at the other end and lifts it over the goalkeeper. What a good goal. What a good game.
Fresh support arriving. Anything happens from this, Leicester will not be happy. They get a free kick for a foul on Cucho Hernández by Daley Campbell, who's already been booked.
Here it comes again. Watch how he slips here. Still continues to throw his top half of his body across Hernández.
Carl with the long diagonal here. There's a lovely take from Jeremy Ngakia. Trying to get the better of Daley Campbell, who's got to be careful. Cucho Hernández with the effort that saved, and then Ward is able to get down at the feet of Fletcher to keep Leicester's lead intact going into half-time. Chowdhury just playing it into João Pedro. An impeccable first 45 minutes, but he's just given Watford a decent opportunity here. And one that they weren't able to take. Ozan Tufan fluffing his lines. Hamza Chowdhury mightily relieved.
Absolutely, big chance.
Away by Madison, presented straight to the other number 10, João Pedro, and it's an excellent run forward from him. Chowdhury might just have done enough, but he might not. And Mike Dean says it's a dive from Fletcher.
Run, you can see the 62 doesn't change his run, and the referee, I think, again, is absolutely right. But they do look threatened at the moment. It's been a good response from when they went 2-0 down.
Barnes might be offside. It's put in, and now the flag comes up. It will be checked.
Let's watch this as the ball's played. He tries to hold his run. Well, that's very tight. We're not quite on the right angle here to see whether it's offside or not, but it's a good finish. The ball is perfectly weighted to him. Then the flag goes up. This.
And it does look as though the goal will stand. It does. Which is the first player that will make way. And the floodlights have gone out. Obviously no guessing exactly when the lights are going to come back on. If you knew that they weren't going to be coming back on, say, for another 10 minutes, it would be a lot easier to manage the situation. It could come back on any moment now.
Well, I think, just delivered the right words at the right time, as always.
Tie back in 1982, which the Foxes won across the road from here at Filbert Street. It's Cucho Hernández, Gosling with the setup, and he's on the underside of the bar and didn't go in. Well, it's been a game of fine margins all the way through. Shaq Ford coming on for Watford, a 17-year-old striker, and Camille Conte, a defensive midfielder who is just 19, comes on for his senior debut as well. Benton with pace! That would have won it. Lovely delivery. The contribution is being wildly greeted by the Leicester fans. Kuchka losing out to Madison. Clever pass. Tielemans. Easy in the end for Backman.
Well, it was a great description from you. Clever pass.
McAteer. Oh, he's done really well. And he set Barnes away. Madison, oh, great step over, great vision. Albrighton puts it in and puts Watford out of the cup.
Well, it's all started by McAteer. Clever play from him. I think Cathcart has to come out a bit quicker to Barnes. Barnes, not sure chose the right decision. Clever play again from Madison. Good save from Backman, from Lukeman. But Albrighton just kept his composure here. Struck through the back of the ball, and as you said, Leicester will be through. Watford out of the FA Cup.
Tielemans in the draft excluded position, around the wall to jump, and Ward would have had it covered anyway. So the holders are through without an alarm. More concern for local electricians rather than the coaching staff. Brendan Rodgers' side making it through comfortably against Watford.
Click here for more videos.